Hello, I would like to teach you today how to play a game called Scatorder of Operations. Scatorder of Operations is a little bit similar to categories where you are brainstorming certain things, and then if somebody has the same answer as you, you cross it out and you don't get a point. But if you can think of a unique answer, you get a point. So in this game, students will flip over 4 cards less than 6. So 5 or smaller. So let's say they flip over a 5, a 3, a 2, and a 4 in that order, okay? They will have to write equations using multiplication, addition, subtraction, or parentheses, using these 4 numbers in this exact order. And everybody will have about 3 minutes to do this. I don't know, depending on your child, you could play with anywhere from 2 minutes to 5 minutes. The kids in my class get timers from the Chromebooks, and then they can time themselves. And then they have to write equations, and they're trying to come up with a unique answer. And they have to follow the rules for order of operations. And we have learned that those rules are parentheses, which means do this first. Then you do whatever has the most power after that. So we know that multiplication or division have the most power. And then we know addition and subtraction, whichever comes first, has the least amount of power. So the E stands for exponent. We won't really deal with that in 3rd grade, I don't think, at least not that I've seen. So first parentheses, then exponents, which we won't deal with, multiplication or division, whichever comes first, addition or subtraction, whichever comes first. So I could say 5 times 3 plus 2 times 4. I could write that on my paper. And so let's see, 5 times 3, since I have to do multiplication and division first, is 15. Oops. And then I have to do this multiplication second before I add, because all my multiplication has to get done first. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 times 4 is 8. 15 plus 8 is 23. And you're trying to go through every equation has to use these 4 numbers in this exact order. So my next equation could be 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 4. That equals 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 4 is 14. So I'm writing a list of these equations on my paper. And then to figure out how many points I get, I would say to my partners, this game is best played in groups of 2 or 3 or 4. Did anybody get 14? And they'd say yes. And then we would compare to see if we got it the same way. If we got 14 in the same way, it becomes, I just cross it out because it becomes something that doesn't equal a point. But if they got 14 a different way, like if they multiplied and then added or something, and they did it correctly in the correct order of operations, that counts as a point for them. This game's fun if you play about 3 or 4 rounds to kind of give people a chance to see different strategies and patterns and try to get it in different ways. So today, everybody will start by playing the game with the numbers 2, 3, 1, 5 in that order. This is what my class will be using today for a sample. And hopefully the substitute will pass out scratch paper to you. And then she will look at the clock. He or she will look at the clock, and he or she will say, on your marks, get set, go. And then you will have 5 minutes to create as many equations as you can. You'll just be comparing them with the people at your table for the first round. Then you can go find more cards after you're done with your math today and play it on your own time. Cool.